Oh, no.
I won't be eating that much.
Welcome back to this month's episode of Legal Heat. Today we're sitting down to eat some wings with personal injury attorney and self-professed wing lover Roper Elrod.
Good morning.
Yeah, great to have you in here. You know, we're working through it. We've actually amped up the spice level a little bit this time.
Good.
So I hope you're ready for it.
I'm excited. I like it hot. So let's do it.
All right, so we're going to get right in here to our first wing. This is one everybody knows well. It's a Louisiana style Wettermark Keith hot sauce. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a bite if you're ready.
All right. A little extra sauce on there.
Yeah, there's a little on the table you can scrape up. Yeah.
That's good.
Let me grab a napkin here. Yeah, rip you one off. There you go.
Thank you. Sometimes I just lick it, so that's probably a better idea.
Yeah, do both, you know. Do whatever you need to do. So yeah, pretty good, right? Just you put that on everything. I think you said earlier you put it on Cheez-Its, is that right?
Cheez-Its, it's kind of a guilty secret of mine. I really like pork rinds. So sometimes I'll put pork rinds in a bowl and put the hot sauce all over it.
Yeah. Dump them in the bag, shake them up. I've done that before.
Like any kind of snack.
Right.
That stuff's good on.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to dive right in here, Roper. If you just want to tell us about yourself, who you are, what you've done with the firm, some of your history, just, dive right in.
Sure. So, again, my name is Roper Elrod. I've been at Wettermark Keith since 2016. I am a personal injury attorney, as you said. I grew up here in Hoover, went to high school at Hoover, went to undergrad at Alabama, as well as law school at the University of Alabama. That's a little bit of my history. Now, I do have 3 cats, as a fun fact.
We'll be talking about them.
Okay, yeah.
Don't worry.
That's always my easy intro.
Right, yeah.
That's a little bit about me.
Good. So originally you went to Alabama for a BS in biology, correct?
I did.
So what was your experience going for that and then deciding to go to law school? Can you just kind of take us through those years and your thought process and just what happened?
I can. So when I first went to the University of Alabama, I was like you said, a biology major. I was a pre-med student. Turns out the MCAT tripped me up a little bit, so I did not get into medical school. But the university had this program where if you graduated from the honors college at a certain GPA, at a certain SAT score, and were from the state of Alabama, you could get into law school. And I told myself, well, I think that's a good opportunity. So I took that opportunity, went to law school, and they got me to where got me here today.
Well, you can't say that's too bad of a jump, being a med student to a law student. I mean, that's pretty good.
I think it's worked out.
The attorney, yeah. I think my last science class I made a C in, so I wasn't even in the realm of being pre-med, so did better than me.
Well, apparently I didn't make it too far, so maybe we're on the same. We were pretty close, actually.
All right. So, of course, in addition to being a personal injury attorney here, you are our non-lit manager here at the firm. Can you kind of go into your experience with that and your duties from being a personal injury attorney and then that transition to non-lit? Just kind of explain what you do in that realm on the manager side.
Sure. So I still handle some of my own cases like I did. It's not quite as many. And instead what I get to do is assist and help other people on the non-litigation team or side with their cases, whether it be a difficult set of facts and how do we make this best for our client, or diving through cases to try to find specific insurance coverage, or really just helping clients understand what the process is all about. So it gives me more of a broad brush to help. Really, I get to help and assist more people than I used to. So I enjoy it.
Yeah. And so correct me if I'm wrong, but the process is once cases come in, and we make the decision that they are on the non-lit side, they go to you and then you disperse them either to yourself or to the rest of our non-lit attorneys. Is that correct?
That's correct. There are certain cases, depending on the facts and other variables, that maybe we say we need to file a lawsuit immediately. We may do that, but in general, most cases we attempt to resolve in pre-litigation, or like as you said, non-litigation, because what we can do is it's more cost effective and it's more time effective. So it allows us to help the clients recover fully, but also in a quicker fashion.
Got you. Yeah, definitely a lot of responsibility there to make sure everything goes to who needs it, and I'm sure you kind of develop those senses of being able to know who would be better for each case and that expertise there.
Well, I think we all have our I don't want to say specialties, but things we're better at or best at, and you do try to match the certain client with the attorneys you think's a good fit for him or her. So there is some of that, yes, but all of them are capable of handling cases, and they're here because they do a great job.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're going to move on to our next wing here if you're ready.
Let's do it.
All right, this might kick it up just a little bit. So it looks nice and dark, and this is, of course, one we've had on the show before, the Smoking Ghost, so we're going to dive right in.
Okay. Smokiness KE, interesting. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's got just enough heat, but it's still got that flavor coming through, so it's, pretty good for a chicken wing, right?
Yeah, I do like that, actually. That's good.
All right, so if you're ready, just tell us about some memorable cases, or you can speak in general. Just tell us about your experience there.
Well, like I said, I've been here since 2016. I've handled, I'd like to say, a handful of cases, but in reality, what I remember the most are the clients that really come to you, and they just need help getting their car fixed.
Yeah.
Or they need to get some compensation so they can get a new car because their vehicle was totaled. They didn't get enough out of the property damage settlement to get a new vehicle.
Right.
And when you can help them with that and get them back on their feet, there are times you get a thank you, Mr. Elrod, or thank you, Mr. Roper, for everything you did. And those are the ones that really stick out to me. I mean, it's always fun to have a higher value case. So sometimes people remember those, and they're obviously the tragic incidents that you can't forget. But those are the ones we can really get someone back on their feet, back to normal, that I enjoy.
Yeah, and that's definitely a very unique experience that you and other attorneys get to experience, is that feeling of we have helped somebody and their life is getting better as a result of what we do. So yeah, that's a great thing we do here.
Yeah, I mean, there have been cases, where my clients call me even after the case is over with, or they'll come. I had one, I think, brought me a cake once. It's experiences like that stick with you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're ready for wing number 3.
All right.
One, again, this is what we featured here before on the show. It's just a Sauce Daddy lime and basil. I think you're going to find it's not too hot, but got a lot of flavor, so we can go ahead and take a bite.
All right. I like the flavor of the Smoking Ghost better.
I think so too, yeah. Get that heat, but also the smokiness comes through. It's perfect for a good wing.
That's good, but doesn't strike me as like a hot wing, I guess.
Right, yeah, just like a little flavor.
Yeah.
So you were at Alabama send me an email about saying the early 2000s, but we'll say like mid 2000s. That's probably more appropriate. So you're in the mid 2000s, and you got to experience the beginning of the Nick Saban era. I don't know if you're a big football fan, but just kind of take us through your experience at Alabama when that happened, and just your time there.
Well, Chase, after this, I may have to take you down to my office, so maybe you can see some of the photographs. I am a big Alabama fan.
Oh yeah, please talk about it at length.
So yeah, I was there. I started in 2006. Saban came in 2007. We like to say back in the day, 2000 Saban. First year was rough, 6-6, and then won the Independence Bowl against Colorado next year. Ran the table, lost to Tebow in the SEC championship game the next year. Went undefeated again. Beat Tebow in the SEC title game. He cried.
There's some tears, great. Of course, yeah. Nobody will ever forget the tears.
And I was a senior, so actually my parents flew me out to California, and I went to the Rose Bowl.
Oh, wow.
For the 2009 National Championship game, which is, I'd never been to California.
Yeah.
It was a great experience. I can keep going if you'd like. I've got more experience.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, but this sounds cheesy, but because of Nick Saban and what he's brought to Alabama football, I've been able to I've traveled to numerous games, and whether it be the 2012 National Championship in Miami, 2011 in New Orleans, 2017 in Atlanta versus Georgia, a bunch of SEC championship games. He's brought joy to my life. I'll say that. But also new experiences as well, just traveling and seeing different things. So I like Nick Saban.
Yeah, do you plan to go out and see the Kalen DeBoer era again? Have any games you want to go check out?
I do. My father has season tickets. We have 4. So we'll go to some games. One thing I actually am going to do, we play Wisconsin in Madison, Wisconsin this year. So I'm going to go up there here in mid-September.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a dream game, I bet.
No, I'm excited.
The first like big challenge. Hopefully Western Kentucky don't give it to us, but we'll see.
I don't think they will.
Yeah. All right. So I believe you also met your wife at Alabama, or was that around that time?
So that would be I met wife in law school. She actually went to Auburn undergrad.
Oh, okay.
And then we met around the tail end of our second year of law school, and been together ever since.
All right. Can you go into that story how you met? I've heard it's a good one. Some of the details,
I can.
Keep some to yourself. That's fine. Just I've heard that was a good one.
Well, I just decided that I wanted to talk to her, so I'll be honest, just kind of started looking for where she was in the law school.
Yeah.
You kind of find out where someone studies or where someone likes to prepare for class, and maybe I had to refill my water to walk by where she was, or maybe I need to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
And I told some of my friends, so maybe they tell me, well, she's in the library. Maybe I want her down to the library.
Yeah, you got a book you got to check out. You got to study a little bit.
Saying it out loud seems kind of creepy, but considering it worked out, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think you've just become an idol for a lot of young men, wanting that confidence to be able to go up to somebody and say, hey, how you doing? Want to hang out? So
it wasn't always there, but for some reason with her it was. So
yeah.
I'm glad I did it.
Yeah. All right. If you're ready, we'll move on to the next one. I think we're going to find it's a little bit hotter.
All right.
So this is Melinda's. It's like a wing sauce, but it's also got a little ghost pepper in there. So
fine.
We'll go ahead and take a bite of it.
The small bottles always kind of scare me.
I know. That tells you they don't want to give you a big one.
Pretty good.
How are we feeling? What's the heat level going on right now?
Right now it's fine, but I'm always afraid it's going to sneak up on me.
I know you're going to be like mid-conversation. Oh, there it is. All right. Time to come back around those cats. You want us to tell us about your cats?
Sure. So, let me finish this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to use you as an excuse to also take a sip. I just don't want to be the first one to do it.
Well, it wasn't the milk, so
the milk's for that.
Yeah. My wife, when I met her, has 3 cats, still do. Their names are Hank, Fuzzin, and Andy.
Oh, perfect.
Andy's a black cat, Fuzzin's a tuxedo cat, and Hank's kind of a brown tabby. They're all around 15 years old, and they're indoor only, so they don't go outside.
Right.
They're our furry friends.
Yeah, I actually have one of myself, and she's in like the kitten phase right now. That's terrible. Stuff's knocked over. I get jumped on. She attacks my phone. So
that's kind of some of the good news. I missed a majority of that because I hadn't met my wife yet, and now they're just kind of loaf around a little bit.
Yeah.
Hank likes to sit on the porch and just chill, and the other two just kind of hang out. But they're nice to have around.
So when you got your cats around you, your favorite movie you like to curl up on the couch with is Jaws, correct? Is that your favorite?
Jaws, yes. Jaws is my favorite movie.
All right. Yeah. Want to go into that for us?
I guess as a kid I saw it and I like sharks.
Yeah, I feel like that's where like the origin story for most kids' favorite movies is either like sharks, dinosaurs, tanks, like
or Jurassic Park's up there.
Jurassic
dinosaurs.
Park. Yeah.
I just watched it and then something about it just maybe it's just like is this kind of real? I don't know. It kind of just grasps me a little bit. So whenever I go in the ocean, I've always got to keep my head on a swivel. I was about to
have like any like ocean fear from it?
I'll go in the water, but I keep my head on a swivel.
Yeah.
know?
It's like you always got to watch out for quicksand too, so you got to keep an eye out for that.
True.
So you never know when sharks are quicksand. Maybe both,
Jaws, I got the Jaws video game for like I think my Xbox.
Oh yeah, back in the day, yeah.
So I've always been into it, and I guess one fun fact is everyone always says the famous line, "We're gonna need a bigger boat."
Yeah.
It's actually you're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
Because he's telling Quint that he's got to get a bigger boat, or Schneider is. So yeah, that's I can quote a lot of that movie.
Yeah. So sharks like favorite animal still up there, or even was it a favorite animal, or was it just the movie?
I would say yeah, sharks probably.
Yeah.
I also like what are those things called? Oh man, it'll come back to me. I've started with like the social media. You see just like weird, odd animals on there. I've got one. I can't remember what it is, but
Yeah, well, feel free.
capybara.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, those things are kind of fun looking.
Yeah, they don't really get messed with either. Just big rodents that are chill. I can appreciate that too.
I went to Australia earlier this year, not to ass, and got to like pet a koala, which was kind of fun.
Oh, wow.
Koalas are kind of cool. But yeah, I like sharks.
All right. Well, I think we're about ready for it. Are you ready for it?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and open it first. You can be our.
It's real bold of you.
Yeah.
Do I get to put up?
You want to put it on mine? Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, dump me some on there. I don't care. I might care later, but right now I don't. So, you want me to hit the bottom of it?
Well, see, yeah, that's no, I don't.
The fact that it's so
Maybe I
viscous, this is causing trouble. Is
Oh no! I won't be eating that much. But
Here, I'll trade with you.
I got it open here. I'll just put on another wing.
There you go.
That's my bad, guys. There we go.
Oh, I
got it out.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a challenge wing. Somebody can do that later. Mine's not gonna do that. Right there. I think that's enough. All right, here we go. The very final wing, leading into the very final question, and I'm honestly just kind of delaying because I don't want to do this. But
I could smell it.
Yeah, it's like filling the room up. All right, let's get it over with. You ready?
All right.
Here we go.
There's some pretty initial heat there.
Yeah, I feel like it's delayed though. Maybe.
Looking at the milk, you want to do it?
I'm gonna let it sit for a second.
All right. Yeah,
It's really not that bad. Like they're just over dramatic. I think when other people do it, it's really not that bad. My tongue is on fire.
Yeah. It's hot.
I'm waiting to see if it hits my throat. That's why I'm kind of pausing. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right. Very last question. What are you looking forward to in the upcoming year? Doesn't have to be about the firm. It can just be in general. Tell us about it.
You know, that's pretty hot in hindsight. But I mentioned I'm going to Wisconsin for the Alabama-Wisconsin game.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. You know, I'm looking forward. Let's see. That's hot. We've got Labor Day coming up.
Yeah.
That sticks out. Other than that, really just growing with the firm.
Okay, for both our sake, I'm just going to go ahead and
Let's do it.
I'll be the one to take the plunge. That's a little bit better.
Other than that, just excited the opportunity to continue growing with the firm and doing what we do here.
Yeah. Eat hot wings, apparently.
Yeah. Well,
Emphasis on hot.
that.
Yeah, if you want to take that one with you for later, feel free. We can box it up.
I think I'm good.
All right. Well, that's it, Roper. I want to thank you for coming on here. This
Thank you.
has been next episode of Legal Heat. Yes, it's us signing off. Thank you for coming on.
Hey, good to be here. Thank you.
All right. Yes, sir.